Hello, lovely people of the internet. I am your ghost host, Phantom.
And I am her co-producer in Bad Influence, that old hairy vet.
Yeah, you are a pretty bad influence, aren't you?
It's what I'm paid to do.
What do you get paid to do anyway? Like, I always forget. Okay, we go.
Well, I think pretty much nothing.
Okay.
And I excel.
Yeah, I think I excel at that too, but whatever. I hate frag grenades. Okay. It's been a day, and as you can see, we're in Fallout 76, so we decided it's time to talk about Fallout, the TV show.
Yeah, we watched the season finale last night, and we had a couple of things that we noticed. We didn't know if you all noticed or not, so we wanted to talk about it.
Would you? Thank you for peacefully going down. No, you're not. Okay, first.
Shoot him again!
I got him. It's not a zombie, it's a scorch. There is a difference.
I don't care. Not wasting ammunition on the corpse.
Fair enough. Okay then. How would you rate the season overall, though?
On what kind of scale?
1 to 10.
On a 1 to 10, I would give it a 9.
I would also give it a 9. So, for those who don't know or haven't really
It was
been...
not perfect, but it was excellent.
For what we got, it was pretty damn good. But as I was saying, for those who don't know or haven't really been around, I am a huge Fallout fan. I've met Ron Perlman, the voice of the narrator and the TV and the news host guy from the 4th game. I've cosplayed a Vault Dweller from Fallout 76, which was pretty cool.
Yes.
And
it was good. It was a good one.
Yeah. I'm a huge, and I've been playing the games for a while, I'm a huge nerd. I know more than that old hairy vet when it comes to the lore.
That is true.
I've been kind of substituting what I know for what he doesn't know at this point in time.
Well, I don't know. I didn't play most of the games. I've only played, I played like 2 days. I played Vegas, and I think I played 4 till I got up to like level 20. But I played 76. I'm currently at level 50 in 76.
I am currently level 53 on my main account. This is my side account right now.
Yeah.
But I personally thought it was a good TV series for a video game adaptation. We haven't been getting a lot of those. The Halo one did poor. The Witcher one did okay for its first season, but after the second season, it kind of didn't do so good, from my understanding.
And that's the general consensus for the fungus one, Last of Us, I guess.
Yeah, Last of Us.
Good first season, but then
second season. Well, that can be said about the second game too. I never played The Last of Us, so I just go off what I've been told by people who have played it. So yeah, I'm not credible source for that. I hear there are good things for the God of War TV show. Everyone seems to be excited for the casting.
Is it the same guy doing Kronos? The guy who played in Stargate?
No, he was in Sons of Anarchy. Ryan Hurt.
Oh, okay.
But Ryan Hurt was actually in the game God of War. He plays Thor in that one.
Yeah, the guy from Stargate plays Kronos.
Okay. They got one of the actors from Criminal Minds to play Odin, and they're just really tossing it out with this cast because Mimir is actually being played by his voice actor from the game.
Oh, cool. I like when they do that.
Yeah. And the guy they got to play Thor, I am not pretending to know how to pronounce his name, actually does look like Thor.
Really?
Yeah.
Big, red-headed, fat dude, overweight, unkempt beard?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. The way he's supposed to look, not the Marvel Comics version?
Yes.
Cool.
I like I said, I don't know how to pronounce his name, so I'm not going to butcher it or try to. I'm sorry, guys. That's not how I could play.
Mm-hmm.
So personally, I give the first season of Fallout a 10. It was a good setup season. Fallout Season 2 also has some good setup moments and some really funny nods and winks to the audience, in my opinion.
Yeah, I give them both a 9.
I still say my favorite little wink to the audience was seeing Fisto again.
Yeah.
Oh my god, please assume the position. I'm sorry, I'm immature, but yeah, that was hilarious though, just to see Fisto. And of course, the best part about the last episode was seeing the NCR coming back.
Well, see, that's for you as a fangirl. For me, that wasn't.
You don't think they should have come back?
I didn't say that. You said that's the best scene that happened, and
Okay,
I said I don't
fair.
think it's the best scene.
Okay, what do you...
Because I wasn't. Because I didn't start squealing and fangirling when they came out with the flag.
Gonna oust me like that. Okay, I see how it is.
So, but I mean, it was cool.
Yeah.
But I thought the actual shot, the tune
Yep.
was key.
A near perfect recreation of the opening to Fallout New Vegas. And that's why I liked it so much, was seeing that shot being recreated.
Yep.
Fallout New Vegas is definitely one of my personal favorite Fallouts. I would have to say 3 is up there as well. I can't say much about Fallout 1 and 2. I haven't played those, but those are like the oldest games in the series, so...
Well, I also thought that I got reminded of Kung Fu Panda in this.
Oh?
Yeah, that whole group of the Vault people, Buds,
Yeah.
that came out, they proved that there was a level 0. Because, I mean, even the chicken screwer was able to handle a rad roach. And there were more people than rad roaches. And yet they were still wiped out by rad roaches.
They were big-ass rad roaches,
Yeah,
though.
and when I know at the beginning of Fallout 4, you don't even have a gun. You walk out, all you have is their hands, and you punch them, and they die.
Yeah.
So, unless these are like super duper rad roaches that the crazy old lady was breeding. But as far as that goes, I don't think rad roaches would have killed them all. Would they have run screaming like girls like that? Yes. Yes, I think that part was accurate. But I don't think. I mean, that first girl said, "There's nobody here." All of a sudden, there was a rad roach, and all of a sudden, her throat was ripped out, and all of a sudden, it was eating her.
Rad roaches are creepy, man. What can I say?
I mean, but that was just. I mean, they are creepy, but they don't have super speed.
How did I miss that? Is that a...
Okay, so yeah,
Okay.
and I'm glad that they got that. That was kind of foreshadowing with the
Yeah.
rad roaches in the elevator.
I just feel bad that Ma June and her girlfriend aren't gonna take them to market now to sell
Why?
because they're all either dead or scattered. Those...
No, they're all in that room and they're all fat and happy and sleeping because they just ate all those corpses.
I'm supposed to... Okay, I'm supposed to get through here, maybe? I have no sense of what I'm doing right now. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no problem. So I had stuff written down here that I wanted to discuss from from the season end.
Alright, go for it. I'm trying to figure out where the hellsicles I'm supposed to go.
I got like 4 or 5 things. First, I'm gonna go backwards. So what's going on with Thaddeus? People think because his arm fell off, he's turning into a centaur, but
How you're...
but when he got that way because he was given like an inhaler, which looks suspiciously like he sucked in FEV.
I don't think it was FEV.
FEV is an inhalant.
So, full disclosure, the only times we've ever technically seen FEV is in vials. And it's administered through a serum or through a water thing. I know that's what happened in Huntersville in this game. West Tech poisoned the water supply, and that started turning people into super mutants.
So what do you think is up with Thaddeus then?
I don't know. Maybe it is...
Yeah, I was sure he was turning into a super mutant until I saw his arm fall off. But I also know that some super mutants like go through some severe changes, like a new, stronger arm will grow back in its place. You know.
That's where I need to go. Can I go?
Well, I don't know. We'll have to find that out.
Okay, that's
Oh,
a
this-
bad way to die.
Oh yeah, better than the guy from the lawyer from Jurassic Park on the toilet.
Yeah, that poor guy, but he was a lawyer, so.
He left the kids.
Yeah, he did.
Okay. Yeah. So you have anything to say about Thaddeus? No. Yes. No.
Thaddeus, I think, is going to definitely be a callback to maybe an older game, so I am thinking Centaur.
That's all.
I'm thinking
Nice
Centaur.
shot though, using his toe.
Okay, that was cool, but he made over like 200,000 caps back from that fight. From the betting pool.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's gonna be rich now. 500 caps, whatever the odds were.
Don't know, but everyone was happy. I mean, that guy with the shotgun really wanted to help, but everyone's like, no, those are death claws. We are not dealing with that. I mean, that's a valid response for death claws.
That's true.
Okay, I have to fangirl a little bit about the death claws. I hope you don't mind.
Go ahead.
The death claws were amazing.
Those were excellent. They were very well done.
Like, I was in shock to see how cool the death claws were done in the show.
Yeah, they did a good job with the cinematography of them too, by like showing them as from a distance for the whole thing, but then just showing like extreme close-ups of like the hand or the foot. You know, I think they did a really good job giving you the scale and size of the terror.
I saw online that the puppets were manufactured to be 10 feet tall.
Yeah, that seems about right.
And yeah, but I think the best part was when Max finally got the power armor on and he started wailing on the death claws. That was impressive, though.
Yeah, and he finally got some automatic weapon systems going.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Kind of Mandalorian-ish.
Oh, yeah. But seeing those death claws get sniped by that NCR Ranger was amazing.
Yeah, and seeing Maximus in that power armor makes me wonder how he's gonna do against Liberty Prime, because that looks like that's something they're gonna be bringing back in the next season.
Yeah, that's making me very uneasy. Now that there's going to be potentially 2 versions of Liberty Prime on either coastline.
Yeah, and sounds bad for the people in between.
Yeah, I don't like this version of the Brotherhood of Steel. I really don't.
This particular chapter?
Yeah. Okay. And he can vouch for this. I am a Brotherhood of Steel NCR defender.
Oh yeah.
They are 2 of my favorite complicated and flawed factions in the game, but the way the West Coast is acting is making me very much not like them. And I don't want that.
Yeah. Very Spartan to me. Very Spartan. Very just militaristic, and the whole point. They're not militaristic to an end. The end is being militaristic. So yeah, that's kind of messed up.
That was the annoying thing for me. And then we have the Legion. Now, I didn't think the Legion were going to come back into play anytime soon in this season, honestly.
I didn't think Macaulay Culkin was only in for a one shot.
Yeah, I honestly thought that too. So seeing him kill the other guy, take the crown, and by the way, you are very much Nostradamus in that sense.
I did say, it's going to say nobody, I am he.
Yeah.
I almost got the note word for word even.
Yeah, he did. That's the creepy part here. I mean, that very much tracks with Caesar's ego, just saying. He was a very...
Great Caesar's ghost.
Where's that from?
Superman, that's what Perry White, the editor, says all the time.
Oh, okay. Did not know that. Why are there so many of you guys here? Like, really? I'm sorry, but why?
They keep spawning.
Yeah, okay.
Because you keep running around the same place and they keep respawning.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, I need this for this.
Alright, let's
All right.
progress with our combo here.
Yes, Enclave, though, I think we both called that the Enclave was going to somewhat be that mystery player back in, what, episode 6 it was?
Yeah, and I think Barbara's with them.
Okay, speaking of Barb, why don't you talk about your predictions you think for season 3 in Colorado?
Well, I think what we're gonna find out is they're gonna bring in some Fallout 4 on us, and we're gonna discover that little Janie got decanted a while ago, and she's now a middle-aged woman, and she's the person running the Enclave. That's going to be his. She is going to be his enemy. I don't know who's going to be up with Barbara. She might be dead. She might be a ghoul. I don't know, but I think it's going to be Janie. Just like from Fallout 4, where the person you're looking for your lost child, but your lost child is the person
Yeah.
who you're up against the whole time.
Yeah.
That's what I think is going on there. And I think as far as to finish up the conversation with back to those rad roaches, I think Norm and Claudia are heading back to Vault 31. They're going to go right back down where they came. And I noticed that my boy Chet was not down with the riot. Did you notice that he was the only one not chanting death to the management?
Yeah. Wasn't that what was spray painted on Vault 32 in season 1?
Yeah, it was. So I'm thinking my wild theory here on that is that what's his name? Norm and Claudia are going to go back into 31, and Chet is going to go into the interdepartmental area and actually release him from 31. And they, because they are in, this is my guess, here first, because they are in the inter-vault area, will be the only ones who do not get contaminated by the FEV that Stephanie has called in. But to initiate, I think initiating phase 2 is subjecting them to FEV.
Or subjecting someone. I'm definitely thinking it's going to subject someone.
I think they got it inside the vault already, ready to go, waiting for it to just be released.
I think it's going to go re-released into the wasteland. Personally,
No, it's in the vault. That's why I think that Chet and Norm are the only two who are going to escape and not be turned into super mutants. Leslie Uggams as a super mutant will be funny as hell. Blind Owl super mutant.
I like Blind Owl in the show. That the actress is amazingly funny, and I loved her for it.
Yeah.
I mean, I loved her as Blind Owl anyway. That was like, anytime she was on screen, that made me laugh. Sorry, continue.
Yeah. That's all. So that's what I think of that. I think that they're gonna Chet is going to go in between the walls to try to get away, or maybe warn Betty, and he's going to end up releasing Norm.
Or Norm finds a way back into Vault 32 because he saw that when Lucy left.
He could have found the way. It's been sealed up again, but he knows how to get into 31.
Yeah.
He doesn't know how to get out of 31 once he's there.
You know, I really hope he and Claudia become endgame.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I really hope they wrap everything up in like a 3rd or 4th season, though. I don't think the show can survive a 5th season, personally.
I think 3 is perfect. I'm a little nervous right now. I know that I really, really like the show Ted Lasso. And that show was written for 3 seasons. It had 3 awesome, incredible seasons. And it wrapped everything up nicely with a bow. And they're making a 4th season right now. And I am so nervous that it's going to suck. And I think the same thing with their 3 seasons is perfect to get the story.
Yeah.
You know?
Especially with Cooper going to Colorado.
Yeah. I think we got the showdown going down in Vegas between the NCR and Caesar's Legion. I think what's going to help is we have that unknown factor of Ron Perlman and his super mutants.
I'm kind of bummed it wasn't confirmed fully in the show if that was Marcus from Fallout New Vegas or not.
Well, we can infer that Marcus will be helping the NCR against Caesar's Legion. That's what I would think. Because Caesar's Legion is intolerant to everyone. And
Yeah.
NCR has a lot of problems, but they tolerate ghouls, so I'm sure they would tolerate, behaving super mutants.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, Marcus's whole shtick was to keep the super mutants safe and making sure nobody else got hurt because other super mutants were purposefully screwing or wanted to screw with the NCR for what they did.
Right.
But Caesar, no, Caesar's not going to stop. I mean, no matter what. And if I remember right, both Joshua Graham and Ulysses both stated the same thing about the Legion back in Fallout New Vegas. And someone
What was that?
the Legion cannot survive under its own weight. Once Caesar dies, they will fight themselves into extinction. And we saw that. They were attempting to fight each other into extinction when Lucy and Cooper stumbled upon them. I would have given it, if they hadn't interfered, I would have said they would have just completely wiped themselves out within another year or two.
Well, obviously, Kevin was really upset that his mom died, and that made him go off and attack the other sect of the Legion. No?
No, it was Cooper setting off all those bombs that did it.
I think it was Catherine O'Hara.
Poor
She was
Catherine
wonderful.
O'Hara.
Yeah,
May she rest in peace.
it was wonderful.
She was.
Terrible mother
Yeah.
abandoning her child like that accidentally. I would never accidentally abandon my child. If I left my child somewhere, there would be a definite reason, intent, and purpose.
Keep yucking it up, old man.
What are you looking at me like that for?
No, no reason, no reason, no reason.
All right, I have one more thing on my list to discuss. Anything else you want to bring up before I drop my bomb?
Sure, go for it.
See, here's the thing. People take so much for granted. I'll give an example. Are you ready for this example? It's when a woman follows a man and uses the bathroom after a man, and she sees that the toilet seat is down. She says, "Oh wow, look, he put the toilet seat down," but it never occurs to her that he never picked it up. Okay, there's an assumption that something was done that was never happened. Just assuming because the seat's down that he went in, picked it up, and then put it down when he was done. And I think that's what's going on here with the Fallout. And it's just like the bathroom. I don't think Hank reset himself. He didn't use Lucy's box. Well, excuse me. He didn't use the remote control that Lucy had. He had just a little black box with a red button. For all we know, that red button could have either, started up a K-cup machine to make him some coffee, or it could have launched another nuclear bomb at Sadie Chan's. We don't know. We're just assuming that the red button he pushed erased his mind. And he is a lying, conniving, evil SOB, and who was about to chip his daughter and turn her into a Stepford wife, a Stepford daughter. Robo person.
Yeah, that was
okay. So
up.
that guy is like riding high on the scumbag list, and I would not put it past him to completely try to dupe her into thinking he was reset, just to wait until he had a moment to pounce and take advantage of her.
You full on don't even think. I'm not doing this event. I'm just getting out of it real quick. You don't even think he's going to be in the next season, do you?
Well, what I think is if he is going to be in the next season, then it proves my point. But just they've got some big names in here. They got
Yeah.
Ron Perlman. They've got Walton Goggins, and they've got Clancy Brown.
Yeah, that was a very weird.
Okay.
That was a very weird cameo, by the way.
No, I liked it. But because of that, I can't. Kyle MacLachlan is not a up and comer. He is a well established Hollywood entity who commands a certain amount of respect and payments. So I don't think they would. Yeah. So I can't see them taking someone like Kyle MacLachlan on the show to have him appear in a couple of scenes and a couple of episodes sitting at the table making lemonade. You know, his character is if that reset was done, he's done. You know, it's time to bring him to the Shady Sands Retirement Center. You know,
Got rid of the Shady Sands.
yeah, well, you know, forethought. You know, sometimes it bites you in the ass. What happens in life, but no, he's ready to sit on the porch in a rocking chair, and as the saying goes, you know, sometimes I sits and thinks, sometimes I just sits.
That's true.
Well, he just sits. So
What?
if his mind, that's what I'm saying. If his mind was erased, I don't think we'll see him again. If he is back and still being billed as a star of the of the series next season,
Then we'll know.
then yeah, he's got more to him. There's more coming out. There's more coming out of old Hank.
Yeah. What I saw today is people think that Steph's baby is actually Hank's kid. Because they're still technically married?
Yeah, they're married though. That was a Vegas. That's a Vegas wedding, you know.
Yeah, that was a very... Oh, maybe that's how she got into the vault for management, was because of her marriage to Hank.
Of course.
Oh, hi, Precious.
He even said it to her. Oh yeah, I'm gonna talk to Bud about getting her a job.
Yeah. Cooper and Barb did not look happy about that. Huh? Oh, guys, this is Precious.
Oh, Bob didn't look happy about it. Cooper couldn't care less. He didn't have to work with her.
That is true. Cooper does... Oh, hold on, my neighbors are coming. Cooper does
That's
not
her
have
pet, Precious. She's just so
I
precious.
also have some freshly dug
She is
grapes.
delicious. Now she's only got 3 legs because she is wonderful, and a pig like that, you don't eat all at once.
Do you guys ever have annoying neighbors in Fallout 76, or is it just me?
I have these Scotch every once in a while, but I'm across from Camden Park, where the Scotch, you know, are all the time. Once in a while, they just start shooting at my house, even though I'm across the street and up the hill.
Yeah, kind of funny. For me, at
I
least.
just go over there, kill them.
To come back. Oh, hey,
Come
look,
back.
price tags. Hold that. Okay, I hear more Scorched over here, so I'm gonna go screw with those.
So yeah, those are my thoughts. I
Oh.
think that we've got. I think if we see Mr. MacLachlan back as a cast member, then he did not get wiped. And if we, I believe that Mr. Goggins is on his way to Colorado, maybe Crystal Palace, the old Cheyenne Mountain.
You might have to explain that for people who don't know what Crystal Palace is.
Crystal Palace is the home of the NORAD, which is like the Northern Radar Area Defense, and it has to do with it's inside a hollowed-out mountain, a heck of a lot like a Vault-Tec vault, but it's inside a mountain. It can withstand a direct hit from a nuclear weapon inside Cheyenne Mountain in Colorado, and that's where the America's nuclear arsenal was directed from.
What are you even shooting at? Okay, nothing.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep. So yeah. So that is that. Goggins is there. I think Lucy is going to be setting up, thinking that she's in charge of setting up the fence when she's going to be being manipulated by Bobby Apartment and and Little Hank Jr. Maximus is off to play the Sentinel, Liberty Prime.
I think...
And we don't know and if I was Thaddeus, I'd be very careful going to the bathroom. You don't know what's going to fall off in his hand next.
Ugh. Did not need that image. Thank you very much for that. And I
No
don't think
problem.
my audience needed that image either. Okay, I personally think for the next season, House is going to approach Lucy and Max.
How?
Ha ha ha. Well, as we saw at the end of the episode, House appears very briefly back on the main screen. So while he's down, he is certainly not out.
Right.
As he told Cooper, he has fail-safes for his fail-safes at this point.
That's true. And now, while Lucy did kill the head in that mainframe, I think that means that they can't program any more of those mind control devices. I think the mind control devices already installed have been programmed. That might be how they'll explain why Hank was different than the other guys we saw. As soon as Lucy pushed the button, they were...
Hank pushed the button, you mean?
No, Hank made Lucy push the button. Hank was handcuffed. He said, Lucy, the only way to save them is to push the button.
Oh, I was referring to when he kind of wiped himself, but yeah.
No, not. When they had the NCR, Uncle Rico from the NCR and the Legionary fighting, and the guy was stapling Uncle Rico's head. The NCI guy, by the way, played Uncle Rico in Napoleon Dynamite, and he will always be Uncle Rico to me. He could have played Poirot. Anyway, while he was doing that, when she pushed the big red button, they immediately stopped and were immediately reprogrammed. Now, when Hank pushed his fake button, he just kind of like went into like Shemp from the Three Stooges after he was punched in the face. Just kind of like a blank stare for like 10 seconds. And I don't know if that was because the mainframe was down, so he could not get reprogrammed, or if he was faking.
Faking with some bacon.
Making bacon.
I think the Brotherhood in the next season is definitely going to be... I have two predictions for the Brotherhood next season. Titus and his crew are going to have taken out the other two factions.
I dropped my pig.
You dropped your what?
Okay, good.
Oh yeah, your donkey.
My donkey pig.
It's a donkey. I 3D printed out a donkey. He calls it a donkey pig. Leave me alone for that one.
And look from the front, looks like an evil donkey. Look at it from behind, looks like a pig.
Yeah, it does. I think that Quintus and his scribes are going to win that very weird war that they got themselves into, which could have been avoided if they had... Oh, hi, Precious. If they had, not bet all their chips on the guy from the Commonwealth.
They went all in Vegas.
Yeah, they did. But I also think the NCR is not going to take the fact that the Brotherhood is plotting something. Historically, those two groups have always been at odds with each other, especially after the Battle of Helios 1, which severely diminished the Mojave's chapter of the Brotherhood of Steel at the time. Ow! Okay. You're up.
No, that's it. I got nothing else.
Neither do I, really. I think it was just a good finale, though. I think it's probably one of the best ones we've had in a while, honestly.
Yep. Well, okay. That was the best season finale for Fallout that we've had since last year. You're absolutely correct.
Yeah. I did check. Production on Season 3 is beginning later this year.
Excellent.
And it should be out next year.
All right, and we'll see how well I did in my predictions.
Yeah.
All righty, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I am that old hairy vet.
I'm Phantom.
Love you. We'll talk to you later.
Ciao, ciao.